then the other one is number 6. You know, people are always negative. And I got to tell you, folks, you know, you live in an environment of negativity. The news, the stock market, the government, the elections, all this stuff. No good news anywhere. So how do we expect you to stay positive? Well, we expect you to stay positive by reading the books, listening to the tapes, hanging out with the people on your team that are excited and pumped up and fired up. Because the number 6 reason people fail in our business is they are always negative. They got a problem with the law firm. They got a problem with their upline. They got a problem with the company. They did something wrong. They screwed up an application. All this, you got 10 people on your team, only 1 person is working. You recruited 3, only 1 person is working. I don't know what your negative is, but let me tell you, negativity is not going to help you build your business. You got to be positive. You got to look for the good in everything. Look at the glass half full instead of half empty, because number 6, the always negative, is not going to get you to where you want to go. Number 7, you know, the number 7 reason people fail is they're uninformed, or they're just unwilling to learn. If you don't want to educate yourself, if you don't want to come to the trainings, if you don't want to watch the trainings that we do on video here on LATV, if you're not willing to do those things, or if the people on your team aren't willing to learn the business, then I'm telling you, they're going to quit. They're going to fail in the business. Number 7 reason for failure is people being either not knowing what to do or not willing to learn what to do. Now, again, you're involved in this business. You're watching this video. We want to make sure that you pass this information along to your team. So if you enjoyed these top 10 reasons why people fail, then how about passing this on in an email to people on your team, people that you know, and maybe that'll motivate them, encourage them, and help them in the business. But again, folks, they got to be willing to learn. They got to be willing to take the steps, you know, to attend the trainings, attend the Super Saturdays, attend the briefings, be on the conference calls, you know, participate in all the things that we put out there on the team to help you grow your business, okay? And the number 8 reason, lack of confidence. Now, this is the one thing that we can help you with. You know, for most people, I think this is probably the one that really gets them. They lack the self-confidence or the self-esteem that they need to succeed in the business. Now, here's one way I know to increase your self-confidence. Number 1, change your attitude. Change your attitude, change your attitude. You can change your attitude just like that. You can decide to smile or decide to frown, but you can change your attitude. But that's temporary. That's just one little thing. The other thing you got to do is you got to stay around the people who are excited. You got to stay around people who will lift you up, not hold you down, not push you back. Stay around the leaders. And you can do that by attending the briefings, attending the trainings, taking every opportunity you can to be around the leaders who are out there making it happen. You're not bugging them. If you're part of the organization, they want you to be a part of them. And if you don't have an organization where you are, find out who the movers and shakers are in your marketplace and get around them. Figure out a way to serve them. Figure out a way to help out at the meetings, help with the chairs, help at the sign-in table. Figure out a way to get yourself in and around the people who are doing it, and I guarantee you, as you begin to hang around with the people who are that you look up to, who are achieving the results that you want, your attitude will grow. Your self-esteem will grow. Your attitude and confidence in yourself will grow, and I guarantee you, you'll have more and more success. Recruiting will be easier. Memberships will be easier, and all of that. So that's number 8, okay? Lack of self-confidence and self-esteem. We can help you with that. Just get on the conference call. Give me a call. I'll give you a kick in the butt. I'll pump you up. But again, you got to be willing to follow it up by getting around people who can help you. Number 9. The number 9 one, you know, they don't believe in or they don't use the membership. Folks, look, if you're not using the membership, how in the world are you going to talk about it? If you don't believe in the membership, that comes across when you're talking to people. If you don't have a story to share, if you don't have a testimonial letter, you need to use the membership so you can say, even if they don't write a letter for you, but just say, I called the other day. I don't care. Call them up and ask a question that you've been wondering about for 4 or 5 years, so that when you're talking to your member or your prospect, you can say, I just called the other day. They answered a question for me. People want to see that this membership works, and when you talk about it from a standpoint of using it, then that'll come across, your excitement. And here's what I know. You've probably got some issues that you need to get worked out or figured out or questions answered, and you'll probably end up with a positive response, and you can talk about it. But you got to use the membership. The more you use it, the more you'll like it, the more you believe in it, and that'll come across and help you grow in the business. So, and if you've had a bad experience using the membership, realize that sometimes that the attorneys, they're adults just like us. They're human beings. They make mistakes. Or maybe, you know what, sometimes they told us what we needed to hear, but it wasn't what we wanted to hear. But that doesn't make the membership bad. It just meant that your situation was a situation that didn't go the way that you hoped it would go. But that doesn't make the membership bad. We have countless stories of people who've used this service. It saved them their dignity, saved them their livelihood, saved them in many cases, maybe even saved them their life, saved them their freedom from not going to jail or being involved in a situation like that. So this membership works. We got 1.5 million people who pay for it on a month-to-month basis, no contract. That proves that the membership works. Number 10, the top 10 reasons that people fail in prepaid legal services is that they simply don't focus. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to focus. You know, whatever you focus on grows. I'm telling you. In our business, you got to stay focused. You can't be looking around and wondering about that. You got to stay focused on your organization, focused on the team, focus on the people who are leading you, and let us and the leadership take you to where you want to go. I'm telling you, folks, there's a proven path to success in prepaid legal services. You just have to follow it. Now, I realize while you're walking down the path, you see other people, and you see them, and you're thinking, man, they look like they're moving faster. It's almost like being in a line, you know, at a grocery store. You look and you're trying to figure out, okay, I'm in this line, but it looks like that line's moving faster. That line, or you're in traffic. You know, you've ever been in traffic, and it seems like the lane you're in is not moving, but the lane that you just got out of is moving quicker, and so you get in that lane. As soon as you get in that lane, it slows down, and the one that you were in takes off, and in fact, you look up, and where you were is 10 cars ahead of where you are right now. That's just what happens in the business. You got to stay focused. You got to be persistent and consistent. Persistent means that you got to be willing to stick around long enough for the payoff. It will happen for you if you'll just stay consistent. What I mean by that, you got to stick with it. It's 2 a day in a weekly meeting. We want you to talk to 2 people a day. Just introduce the concept to them. Hey, I ran across something I think you might need. Take a look at this. Or, hey, man, what are you doing for lunch? I got something important I want to show you. It'll take about 15 minutes. By the way, you may or may not be interested. Folks, do that twice a day. Attend your local meeting, your local trainings, and events that you got going on, and you will have success. Stay persistent and consistent. Now, does that mean you're going to have success all the time? No. But I'm telling you, the more you do it, the better you will. One of the things I know for a fact, folks, if you'll get people in front of a live presentation, and again, that's another plug for our promotion we've got going on right now, the Live Event Blitz. If you'll just get people in front of a live presentation, people will join. Not all of them. People will join, though. More people will join after seeing a live presentation than they will after just watching the tool. So at best, contact them, let them know you got some important you want to show them, and either sit down with them over a cup of coffee, you by yourself, or you doing it with your sponsor or upline, or get them out to a luncheon, get them out to a briefing, get them to your home for a PBR. Let them see a live presentation. Their chances to sign up will greatly increase. You just got to stay focused on those simple activities, and because that's the key to success. It's the number 10 reason why people don't succeed, is they don't stay focused. They do 2 a day for a few weeks or a week or 2, and then they want to do small business, or they want to try doing it on the internet, or they want to try leads, or they want to run ads, or they want to do this stuff. You got to stay focused on the activity till you achieve the results that you want, and then try something different if you want to. Now, does that mean that you can't change a little bit? Because if you're focused on the wrong activity, then you're not going to get any results. But here's what the right activities are. Talking to a couple people every day, attending your local meeting, attending your local events, participate on the team conference calls, making sure that you're educating yourself by listening to these trainings that we're putting out on a weekly basis here. That's what's available for you. So, folks, again, here we go. The top 10 reasons for people fail in prepaid legal services. You heard it today. Pass information along to your team. I hope that you liked it, and I hope that it was beneficial to you. Look forward to more and more video updates from us, even more often than these last 2, as we have a lot of information to share with you, and we want to be able to impact you and the people on your team in a greater way. So look forward to talking to you on the next video update. Talk to you soon.